everyone, I'm Cole from the Kingdom. Welcome back to Dungeons & Dragon Age. I'm joined here with Crimson Wolf, Darth Shadie, Ghil Dirthalen, and Jordan from the Exalted March.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
A lot of energy today.
A lot of energy. It's been a while since we did this. So I'm going to recap for everybody. So, you discovered that a dwarf named Jasper Ramoska, very rich dwarf, he hired a gang called the Gargoyles to hire a pirate ship to steal Canary poison from the Antivan Crows and bring it back so that the gang could use it on the alienage. So you are going down to talk to a rival gang in hopes of getting more information on what you can do about Jasper Ramoska, because the legal system is kind of not going to work for him. He's too powerful. He's got too many people in his pocket. Mm-hmm. The council said he's very important to the city because he has been he brings a lot of business, so he's good for the economy. It's his work crews that strengthen the walls. Fear of an upcoming Canary invasion. So, you are down in the sewers. One of you fell into the sewer water. That was Shadie. I remember your name, Vervaine. Lady Vervaine fell into the water and was also hit with darts. That caused her to appear very, very happy and very optimistic. And then, heading further down, actually, you were warned. Tamron and the rest of you were warned separately by different, you assume, members of the gang to go away, but you didn't. So you're heading further in. You got through a quote puzzle room, and are now on the other side. So, did I miss anything? Are we all good?
Tamron's poison.
Yeah, Tamron's poison too.
Yeah, Tamron got sprayed in the face with some stuff.
He's an angry boy.
Angry boy. All right.
We left off right around where the paintings puzzle was, right?
Right. You just got through that room.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we know what's on the other side yet, do we?
Right. I'm going to explain that now. So you enter into yet more stone corridors. There's no sewage here, but the air is musty, the result of poor airflow. The room splits into 3 tunnels. But actually, before I forget, I think we all keep forgetting who you have with you. Guy named Andre with a bell around his neck. With a bell around his neck.
Caitie put a bell around.
Yes.
We still forgot that he was there because for some reason the bell's not loud enough.
Because somebody refuses to do a constant jingle sound. Who would that be? I wonder.
All right. So, you are, with him. He was aboard the pirate ship. In case you don't remember, the barrels of the Canary poison Sarkamek were opened deliberately. Or you determined they were opened deliberately. And Andre said he doesn't know how many people made it off the ship. But you were told, Tamron was told 3 survivors, 2 dwarves and an elf, were in the company of the spiders, whom you're looking for now. So, you're in this room, and it splits into 3 tunnels. But from the left, you see a figure approach. Same kind of guy you all saw earlier. He's got a hood and a mask on. You can't tell if it's the same guy. He stops a bit short of you as he's coming at you, and he just says, "Come with me." And then he turns around and walks back the way he came.
I mean, I guess we go.
How wonderful! We found a friend.
Thora's already walking. Where she?
Yeah, the Wanderer just follows along, really.
Andre's going to turn to Wanderer. He'd be like, I I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about most of this, but what else are we going to do at this point? Wanderer just kind of walks on.
All right. You follow him around a bend, and you come to another steel door with a spider insignia on it. This guy presses his fist against like near the doorknob, and then it swings open. So, you walk in. The room is large and very empty. There's not a lot in here. There's like 2 tables that are kind of small, and so you're following this ninja looking guy. And what happens next is going to happen very fast. So,
I'll roll for initiative.
not yet.
Okay.
You hear someone shout very angrily, "Andre!" And from your left and kind of behind you, a dwarf is running at Andre specifically, with an axe in the air. And Andre is going to do like a kick, like a backwards kick into the dwarf's face. And then, meanwhile, there's an elf then charging at him with a sword. Andre draws his sword, and they clash. Now everybody roll initiative. And you don't have to do anything. This is just to determine the order in which you react.
Okay.
I happily roll initiative.
8.
I didn't pull up my dice roller.
Initiative doesn't have like a
Dexterity
plus
modifier.
thing. Oh, okay, dexterity. So that's +1. So that's 11 for me.
Okay, what's the bonus?
Dexterity.
I forgot to add my modifier, so it's 9 technically, but still not good.
Oh, you guys wouldn't believe the number I got. It is a 3.
Are we
And
competing
10.
for the lowest roll?
I got like a 2 and my modifier's 1, so doing swell.
All right. So what was the order? It was Vervaine. What'd you get?
11.
Wanderer?
9.
9. Thora, you got a 3.
Yes, sir.
Tamron, did you roll?
I got a 10.
Okay. All right. So the first to react is Vervaine. Do you do anything?
Okay, well, even if I'm feeling extremely happy, I feel like if I see people fighting, okay. Question: have our abilities reset by this time?
Whatever they were last session, they're still that now.
Okay, so just the basic ones still.
Yeah, like you don't have any of your spell slots back.
Okay. So then that means I have minor illusion, I have gust, and I have frostbite. Well, I mean, I see fighting, even happy. I'd be happy to defend Andre. So I happily throw frostbite at the person it's an elf whose sword is clashed with Andre's.
Yes.
Okay, so I do frostbite.
All right, so you make a ranged attack roll,
All right,
I think.
that's 1d6 for the damage, and the target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Let's see.
That's a 1.
Actually, you don't roll against it. I think you have a spell save DC, which I think is 14. So he's gonna fail with an 11. So he's gonna take 1d6 cold damage.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Okay. Oh, you rolled a 1 on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who's next? Tamron.
I think I'm just gonna angrily run at the dwarf with my daggers.
You're gonna attack him?
Yep.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Let's see to hit. I got 15.
A 15. Does that hit? I think so. Ooh, that does not hit.
Ooh.
So you run up and... Oh, wait, no, you have advantage because he got kicked in the face. So you can roll again.
All right. I think I'm gonna get higher than that. I was wrong. I got 21.
Damn, okay, that hits. So now you can roll damage.
Let's see for damage. I got 8.
8 damage. Damn, okay. Alright, Thora? Wait, no. Wanderer.
How close is Andre to me? Is he within 5 feet?
He can be. You can move up to him.
Okay. Yeah, I want to move closer to him, and I think this is a reaction, so it's an opportunity action more than anything, but I want to use the protection fighting style to sort of shield him, but I'm not going to attack the elf.
Okay. Alright, that's good. Alright, now Thora.
I'm just gonna stand there and call out. I really just want
Words
to
of
talk.
encouragement.
Yeah, we're like, you go. No, I'm not going to attack them because I would like to know what's going on first. Because frankly, I have no allegiance to a pirate we met the other day. I barely have allegiance to half the group, but no offense. So Thora's just gonna kind of sit there and probably say something like, "Why are we attacking? What's going on?"
Okay. So Andre is next.
Well, that was a question to the elfin guy. Are they not going to go or?
Oh,
They're busy trying to stab. I mean,
yeah, no, they're not really paying attention to you.
Okay.
So Andre is next, and so he is going, with their swords clashed, he is going to push and then swing around the elf to the other side, and then punch him in the nose really hard, and the elf is going to recoil. And then it's the ninja that led you guys there is going to throw his a thing. You don't see what it is yet, but it pops, and Andre gets covered in webs. So he's immobilized. Then it is the elf's turn, and he's going to take this opportunity to move up to Andre, and let's see, what can he do? He is going... Yeah. Let's see. He can attack, or he's... should have thought this through.
he would roll with disadvantage on attack, right? Because of my protection.
Andre actually swung around him, so he's not under your protection anymore.
Okay, so Andre moved out of the 5 feet range.
Yes.
Okay.
But this guy just got punched in the nose, so he would have disadvantage anyway. So he is going to just hold his sword up to Andre's throat. And say, "Why?" Andre spits at him. And then we're going to go back to Vervaine.
Okay, so well, since the guy asked Andre why, and Vervaine is all happy-go-lucky. She wants to know why too. So she's like, "Oh, how wonderful, Andre! Are you going to answer his question? We would all like to know why. Why what? Why?"
Well done. Excellent.
All right. then we'll move on to Tamron.
Okay, angrily going to shout, "Who cares about the why?" and then throw a dagger at the elf.
Damn, okay. Make a ranged attack roll.
Let's see, how does ranged dagger thrower?
It's just you roll a d20, and if there's a modifier to that, then
All right, let's try. For D20, I got a 18.
18. That's gonna hit. You're gonna hit this guy in the back with a dagger. All right. So roll damage.
Damage. So 5.
All right. He's gonna let out a shriek of pain. And then it's Wanderer's turn.
What to do. Thus far, the elf and the ninja have only attacked Andre, right?
Yes.
They have not even attempted to attack us.
Correct.
And the elf has now got a knife or a sword at Andre's throat. And he's asked the question why. Andre is not answering. Wanderer is feeling very conflicted right now because there's a part of him that just wants to help Andre because it just seems like a stand-up thing to do, but at the same time, sort of to Thora's point, we don't really know this guy that well. He may deserve everything that's about to come to him for all we know. Stupid decision on Henry Wanderer's part, but can I just draw my sword? Sort of do a little Mexican standoff, hold my sword up to the elf's throat,
Yeah,
and
sure.
tell him to drop his weapon. Yeah, like he's still not gonna attack. Just move over, draw my sword, hold it up, and just tell him to back up a few paces.
All right. You're gonna make an intimidation roll.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let's roll intimidate. I roll 12.
12.
Is that with your modifier?
That is
Oof.
All right.
the unintimidating Henry.
Did he like his voice squeak in the middle of it?
Yeah, his voice cracks and
Well, yeah, I mean, basically the indecision that you heard me doing as a player, that's basically Henry. He's like, just perhaps you could step back a bit.
he does not look impressed, but he's not going to turn to you yet. Or like he's not going to like move. And finally Thora.
Thora, she can't get angry. So she's just gonna very loudly yell, "Please explain." just gonna like an explanation would be wonderful right now.
All right. Then what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next is my bird is going to make a lot of noise.
I was going to say, a bird flies in and attacks the elf.
Exactly. Starts like poking its beak at his eyes.
All right. So out of the shadows comes another elf and another ninja-looking dude. And the ninja-looking guy has a bow and arrow, and he's just going to point that at Andre in the webs. See, Andre is going to make a strength roll to get out of the webs, and he's going to fail. He got a 2. Alright, so he's more or less subdued. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to say we're out of combat now. He's subdued, no one else is attacking you guys.
I'm just going to randomly strike daggers at the ground near the dwarf I have.
Alright, yeah, the dwarf that you attacked he's more focused on Andre, but he is very much ready to, like, defend himself against you. So,
I'm gonna like get in between Tamron and the dwarf.
I don't like that he ignores me, and now I'm running at the door.
Vervaine is still just looking at everyone, and she's like, Andre, you have such interesting and funny friends. You're still waiting for him to answer why.
all right. So the elf with his sword to Andre's throat. He is going to ask the rest of you, without really turning. Do you work with him?
Most of the time, we can't even remember who he is.
Yeah, what he said.
Do you know what he did?
Other than ring that damn bell for 10 minutes.
It would be so wonderful if you told us what he did. I always like a good story.
He opened the Sarkamek on the ship. He poisoned my whole crew and cut the lifeboats off.
You're the captain.
Captain Felix.
I see. You know it was him. You saw him.
I saw him cutting the lifeboats off. And
But
then
you did not see him open it.
And then everyone was going crazy below deck. They were coming up, so much blood, and he was the first to abandon ship.
She looks at, I already forgot his name. Andre. Do you have a response towards these accusations?
I couldn't let you sell it, Felix.
Real quick, is my dagger still in the elf's back?
You would have taken it out, but...
Well, I'm hoping it's still in there because I want to take it out now while he's talking. Go up to Andre and just start randomly poking him with dagger in his leg.
Okay. Well, it's actually on the ground now. The guy would have... He took it out and dropped it. So you can pick it up and stab Andre in the leg, sure.
Yeah, I'm still doing that.
Okay.
Because I'm very pissed off that he's the one we better go for.
All right. He's going to grit his teeth, but he's not going to scream out.
Tamron, stop. Please.
He's the one we've been looking for this whole time, and he's just been standing here as I'm talking. I'm still just stabbing him lightly in the leg.
And if he hadn't done so, your whole town would be dead right now.
Still annoyed. Still stabbing him.
She kind of slaps him in the head.
What are you talking about? The whole town would be destroyed?
What do you think they were going to use the Sarkamek for, Felix?
I didn't know. And it didn't matter. I wasn't going to let them have it.
They were going to use it on the entire elven alienage.
I'm going to start stabbing him.
What?
What do you want an angry elf to do?
She's... Wanderer, if you please.
So yeah, I've been sitting here going like, I mean, if I'm gonna restrain Tamron, I mean, how does that not just end up in a fight between? He's not gonna let me do it.
You make a strength roll against his.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like just bear hug him and just like hold him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're stronger than him.
Oh, I'm like, how long does the effect last?
I'll tell you when it wears off.
Yeah, I roll. Hold on. Where's my modifier as well? Wow, 18 plus 4, so 22.
All right.
Yeah, I already lost that right now.
Okay.
So I'm now restraining Tamron to prevent him from stabbing everyone.
As he just bear hug, I'm just still kicking, trying to stab someone.
Yes.
Vervaine thinks that he's just hugging him, and she finds this so wonderful that she gets behind Tamron and hugs him too.
I'm stabbing you next.
Oh gosh. All right. So, let's see what's happening here. All right. So, Felix you just told him what they were going to use it for, and he said they weren't going to let them have it. And Andre says, nothing good could have come from that. And Felix says, you could have spoken to me. You murdered all our friends. And Andre is gonna get quiet. And then the dwarf is gonna come over and put his hand around his neck and say again, "Why?" He's gonna make another strength check to break free of the webs. Ooh, and this time he does it. Tamron, did you leave the dagger in his leg?
No, I was just randomly stabbing him. I wasn't like stabbing him left the leg. I kept like doing small pokes into his leg with it.
Okay. Alright then. He's gonna rip one of his arms free and grab a dagger on his belt and say, "Marame Sam Kyun," and he's gonna stab himself in the throat.
Is he dead instantly?
More or less,
Probably.
yeah. He's stabbing like upward through his skull.
Was that in Kunari? In
It was.
Kunlat?
That was Kyun Lot.
So he was Kunari.
Ah. Well. And as she's like watching him bleed out on the floor and he's gurgling, Thora's just like standing over him and just says like, "Well, that complicates matters."
I'm still thinking of trying to kick him.
Just let him go at this point.
I mean, we don't need him to start stabbing more people, so I'm just gonna hang on to him a little bit longer. While I'm sort of trying to restrain a flailing Tamron, to Felix, if you weren't going to let them have the Sarcomech, why did you take the contract? What were you going to do with it?
They offered runes. A lot of runes that we could use to prepare our ship. We were going to take that and then steal the Sarcomech back.
If I may, that sounds like a very idiotic plan.
Stupid is what stupid does.
He's gonna sideways look at all of you.
So, are we going to be friends now? And she's still like hugging Tamron from behind him.
I think we can come to some agreements, Vervaine, because we're both after Ramoska, I believe.
That sounds wonderful.
One of the elf that came up next to the other ninja guy, he's gonna step forward. He's gonna say, You want to kill Ramoska?"
Do you not?
"Absolutely."
Then I believe we're friends then. And she like pulls out her hand to like shake.
Yeah, sure, I'll shake it.
And her handshake is very awkward, by the way. It is like a robot handshake.
Well, he doesn't bat an eye. No, he takes it in stride. And he says, "Vic Desir. My friends call me Vic."
Thora Reinhardt. This
A
is
pleasure.
Wanderer, Vervaine, and Tamron. I was trying to think of Vervaine's last name, but
I don't think I have.
yeah, did you?
I
Do you
didn't think
not?
of one.
Okay. All right. Well, I think one issue to clear up. If he was part of the Qun, was his actions of the Qun, or was it a lone agent?
Wanderer is still struggling to hold Tamron, and he goes, before we get to that, Thora, do any of you happen to have an antidote for these stupid poisons which our friends are afflicted with?
Oh!
That is a wonderful idea.
Vic Desir's like, "Oh, yeah, what did he get hit with?"
I don't know. He's
He's-
angry all the time.
I don't know. What do you think?
Thora,
That's a stupid question.
you told Thora. I didn't write it down. Thora knows what it is, and she tells him.
I don't think you didn't diagnose him. You
Oh, I
only
didn't?
Yeah, no, you only got Vervaine.
Okay, well, I tell like what
It was
Vervaine
Soma.
has, but then I just tell the symptoms. Like
Uh,
he's very angry all the time.
Okay, all right. Vic is gonna like motion to his one of his ninjas and be like, go get that, go get something for them. And so he's gonna run off. Now Vic is going to say, He wanted to poison the alienage. And he's going to look behind you. And you guys hear some footsteps. And Thora, from behind you, comes a dwarf lady. She's kind of short, even for a dwarf. And she's got kind of wavy brown hair. And a ring in her left nostril.
Mm-hmm. Katya, I presume?
Katya Ramoska.
Your pleasure, my lady.
You are not going to kill my brother.
That is a fair want. The only thing we really want, though, is him to stop wanting to kill the other elves. If there is some way we can do that without him being murdered, we can come to some agreement.
Nope, easiest way is to kill him.
Is
Look at all depends.
the ninja guy's coming back, and he's got like tiny little vials. So he's gonna. I mean, Tamron, you're thrashing around, but he's gonna try to put it in your mouth.
I'm gonna bite him.
Yeah, you're gonna bite him. But his gloves are pretty thick. They're leather, and so it's fine. All right, so you're gonna take your antidote. Your effects begin to wear off. And then he's going to he's going to very politely give Vervaine hers.
Thank you, and cheers to you. And she just like chugs it down.
All right. He doesn't say anything, but yeah. So, Katya, she is going to say. Well, sorry. Almost dropped something.
Question: how quickly does the antidote kick in? Because I've got severe side effects once that happens.
Oh, crap.
It's like a slow burn. Like gradually you begin to feel the soreness and the pain that you felt before.
Pain.
Am Wandsworth still bear hugging me?
I am for the moment, yes.
Yeah, until it's fully worn off. It's gonna be like a minute or two.
Okay.
So yeah. Katya is going to say, look, my brother is not evil. I don't know what he would have wanted with the alien edge. He's never had anything against the elves. And if I knew, I would have stopped him a lot sooner than this.
When was the last time you talked with your brother?
A few days ago,
In person or by mail?
in person. Jasper is a businessman. He is very smart. He's used his money to build up a small empire. He controls more of the city than the council does. More than the Duke did. See, Jasper's biggest weapon is fear. He keeps everyone too afraid to go against him, either because it's bad for business, or he can have them killed, and he certainly can. The only thing he really fears is the Merchants Guild, because he has ripped them off many times over. But they can't prove it. To get rid of him, I say prove it to the Merchants Guild, and they'll do it for you.
That would surely mean his death, Lady Ramoska. Is that not something you not desire?
She's not going to answer that. She's just going to
Oh.
sigh, yeah.
Just cut out the middleman. Let's kill him.
Lady Ramoska, if I may, are we not in the spider's den currently?
We are.
Is And is it true that your brother leads the gargoyles?
No, he
No.
doesn't. The gargoyles work like mercenaries. He happens to pay for them a lot.
Ah. So, if I am incorrect, I thought the spiders and the gargoyles were enemies. Yes?
That is correct.
So why are you here?
She's going to look over to Vic. And Vic is going to kind of chuckle nervously. And
We're sleeping together.
Well, don't make that obvious.
and then Katya's going to chuckle. Pleasure, not business.
So you're fucking.
Well, you know, business can
Help
be
it.
pleasure.
I'm sorry, what?
I think she really says, like, so you're sleeping together or something like that. Okay.
Vervaine, by this point, like she's listening, but her body's starting to like feel the pain, and she just kind of sways, and she's like, "Oh dear, none of this is going well. I am so confused. I need to sit down."
Melodramatic
she's
or
like-
lesion.
Yeah, yeah, and she puts like the back of her hand to her forehead, and she's like feeling discouraged, and she's like, "Oh la la."
Real quick, Cole, was there supposed to be negative effects after the thing?
Yeah, she's feeling it. She has taken... I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't remember how much. It's not enough to, like, knock her out, though.
All right, was I supposed to go back to normal? Because I don't
You
think
are
there's
going...
anything
You are
after.
back to normal by now.
Oh, thank God.
So Wanderer kind of lets Tamron go. Yeah, he's good now.
Okay.
Being angry is exhausting.
Katya, she says it's not just a matter of killing him, because he's paranoid. He's very paranoid about assassins either from the guild or from the Carta or the Antivan Crows or whoever else, even the spiders.
But he talks to you. Does he not know of your relationship?
He does not. He keeps me at an arm's length. He thinks I'm a rival, which I am.
So he's not so paranoid, is he?
Well, I suppose not. What would you call it then?
Wise. If everyone's trying to kill you when you defend yourself, that just seems like a good idea.
That is true.
That's a very thin line. If he is even a mostly paranoid, we could actually probably use that against him. Have him think all his enemies are coming at once to lure him out. Or have him make a mistake. Enough to at least maybe the Merchants Guild could take advantage, prove that he's been cheating them. Create enough paranoia. That actually might work to our advantage.
He would just go into hiding.
All the better.
You know where he
We
would
can-
hide?
There's a lot of places he could hide, so no.
Hmm.
But he is meticulous about business. He will have... Well, I'm sure there's a lot of proof of his misdealings. The problem is getting it. My preferred solution... He has a memory crystal. He keeps very closely guarded. If you can get that, then you can prove it. That is either going to be in his office, in the casino, or in the vault,
Where's the vault?
beneath the casino.
So we're going to the casino.
You could also try going to his mansion, but
There's
would
a lot of
be-
security, I'm imagining.
that's a lot of security, yeah. There's more at the casino, but more places to hide, too.
Wouldn't hurt to scout the casino first, if it's a more likely case, and we could still go and detect it. The mansion makes it a little too obvious of our approach to it.
Vervaine tries to chime in, but her thoughts are just focused on the pain. So instead, she's like, Thor. And she just like points to Thora's bag, like, do you have something to subdue my pain?
I'm sorry, I do not. I actually don't think I do.
You didn't stock up on healing potions?
I'm gonna have healing potions, but no offense, it's not a good time to use a healing potion. So maybe she does have something, but it's like not now, not now, honey. The adults are busy.
Oh,
I
gosh.
don't know.
Thora's stockpiling. She's like, sorry, not enough.
It's like poking at
She's
her
hoarding
bag.
it.
You're waiting for a boss fight.
I mean, yeah.
Ah. And then she puts
Well.
her hand on her forehead again. She's like, ah.
So we know who plays the RPG and has 100 potions at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, just because of that, I'm literally just gonna go up to Thor, go in the bag and just take one.
Ooh.
No, I slap him away.
Do you know how annoying those potions were? That's exhausting. Happiness is pain, apparently.
I only have one. I want to save it.
All right, you guys are arguing about this. And, Katya's gonna walk over to Wanderer, who is about 4.5 feet taller than her. She's gonna look up at him and she's gonna say, "Do you dance?"
Not well.
I can get you into the fighting arena. If you win that, you'll get access to, well, areas specifically that the public does not.
Ask him if he danced.
Well, the other option was I could hire you as a stripper.
Ah,
Yeah, I'd prefer to fight if it's all the same to you.
I don't know. You could probably make more money stripping.
Yeah, I'll take the fight, thank you.
Yeah. That's for all of you. There's a fight tomorrow, weekly event. The way it works,
we're all fighting.
you don't have to, but you sign up as a team. The way it works is each round will have a gimmick. Light arms, heavy arms, dual combat, mages, etc. You send in a fighter for each round. If you lose, your team is knocked out. By the end, 2 teams will remain. And they'll choose a fighter. And they'll choose any fighter they want. And neither team knows what the other chooses until they are in the ring. If you think you can win, I can get you in.
What happens if we win?
You will get, well, that actually depends on how many, that depends on how many teams there are. Usually there's going to be between 8 and 12. So you could, and they each pay an entry fee of 10 gold, and winner takes the pot, minus a percentage for the house.
And what happens if we lose?
You go home with nothing. But you'll still be in the fighter's arena, so perhaps you can figure something out.
Ah.
And I should point out, it is not to the death. That would be illegal.
Huh.
The referee calls it when someone can't fight anymore.
Well, that just sounds like fun if you ask me.
Vervaine considers she's starting to regain her focus, and she looks at Katya, and she says, "Lady Katya, did you perchance, whether here with your brother in the casino, see a human mage, a male human mage, escorted by someone who could be a Kunari?"
Well, there's a lot of human mages, and there are a few Kunari in the arena.
"I am searching for a friend. And now that we are here, I am wondering if he may have passed by one of the gangs."
It's possible. I haven't been to the casino since, well, last week. And, well, I don't know.
My search will have to bring me to the casino with everyone. Perchance we might find my friend.
Out of curiosity, the other option of pretending to be strippers, what would that entail?
Wanderer just looks at Thora with like such a look of disappointment. He's like, Thora, no.
That's not really an option, is it?
We need to keep our options open. Just because you're uncomfortable does not make it the superior option.
I'm very uncomfortable.
Well, in all honesty, that might actually be easier if you don't mind dancing. There is a back area where higher-paying customers may pay for special services. The idea behind the stripping area is for people that maybe can't afford a bedmate. But after a few drinks and seeing some dances, some people might be willing to splurge. So you get back there through the dressing room, and then you can have easier access to the basement and the vault.
Okay, you said stripping. This is a glorified whorehouse. What are you talking about?
Well, most of it is stripping.
So it's just a fancy whorehouse.
So we would walk in as dancers and finagle our way to the basement doors and be free of it?
There's probably going to be more guards down there that you'll have to talk your way past, but if you are, let's say, undressed, they might be more willing to let you go.
I mean, I know a good Orlesian waltz, but I've never done any other types of dances.
Your other option is to run in, take hostages, demand entrance, but I don't think that's going to work.
I'm still going with the fighting pit.
I can win this fighters tournament, I assure you.
If I have a good night's rest, I can win the mage part.
I see that we are doing the fighters bit then.
Terrific. I'll get you on the roster then. Let me think. Thora, Vervaine, Tamron, and I'm sorry, what was your name? Wanderer?
Wait, who are they asking?
You.
You.
Ashley.
Oh, yeah, you can call me Wanderer.
Wanderer. That's a good name. I like it. I will get you on the roster. Tomorrow night, starting at sunset. Be there before that. You can bring your own weapons, but they will all be checked to determine what is allowed and what is not. No enchanted weapons unless specifically provided for a round. So, none of your own enchanted weapons. And, no... What's that mage spell that makes it so people can't move? No doing that.
Old person?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, no doing that because it's boring to watch.
What about knockout powders?
Okay.
That type of thing will be determined by the quartermaster at the arena. You can ask them there. Okay, well then. Yeah. Any questions? Any other questions?
If this is a show, do we need to be... And Thora kind of doesn't know what to say. Showy? Does audience approval, applaud, get us any bonus points?
Not immediately.
Okay.
It might bring in more people next week to watch you.
Well, I don't think we really care about that.
I should warn you, the current champions are undefeated.
And who are they?
They're called the White Wyverns.
Oh, they sound friendly.
Yes. Oh, yes, you will need a name of your own. So, if you want to think about that.
We are Team Gilded Corral.
I'm sorry, that name is taken.
Oh, God, oh, luck. All right, well, we'll have to think of one.
You'll have to think of that.
Please tell me Team Gilded Corral is sponsored by the Gilded Corral. It's like a bunch of their employees, and that's where they were that night when she broke it. They're raising money to fix them. Okay, sorry.
Imagine that. You gotta imagine how they fight, what they fight in.
Oh, God.
Cole put one reference in there like 3 episodes ago, and we're here just building a whole narrative off of it.
Oh God. Do we have to come up with a name now, or is that?
No, you can bring
determined?
it. You can bring it tomorrow. All right, listen. Unless you have any questions, I'm gonna go do that.
I
Okay.
suppose that's all we have for the moment.
Have we been talking like over? I can't remember his name.
Andre's dead body. He's
Yes.
just
Yeah.
leaking.
Yeah.
Have we just been standing over him the entire time?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Felix and the other dwarf that are there are just staring at him.
I'm gonna walk over and take his dagger out of his throat.
Okay. They don't.
Tamron.
They don't even flinch.
Well, hindsight 2020, I probably would have stabbed him because of the belt anyway.
Tamron, can you do me a favor and search the body for any interesting clues?
Sure. But if he's Canary, he may not have anything on him, especially
He
if
likely
he's a spy.
doesn't, but I want to be thorough.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
I'll get down with +4 in investigation. Let's see, that's a 19.
19. All right. You find a collar with a bell on it around his neck. In his pockets, you find a gold piece and that is it.
Well, yeah, that's about as much as I expected.
And his
May I
weapons.
have the
He's
bell
got
back?
You're not gonna put it around somebody else's neck, are you?
Not yet.
I don't like that response.
That's remarkably honest of you, Thora.
It is what I do best, Vervaine.
Next time, can we make sure it's not around a Canary spy?
I make no promises.
All
And
right,
she takes it and it's like covered in blood, and she just
Mhm.
pulls out one of those baggies again and throws it in there and puts it back in.
All right. So it sounds like the plan is to enter the fighting arena and then either get into the office or the vault and find incriminating evidence for the Merchants Guild. Or
I
you could
guess-
just kill him outright. Katya advises against that. And killing him outright, you have been warned. Like that's even if everything just passes to Katya, that is gonna be kind of chaotic.
power vacuum and all.
Right. If you give him to the Merchants Guild, I think, yeah, some of you would know this. It would be a bit of a cleaner transfer.
I believe that fighting in the arena might be a good idea, but we definitely need to go rest.
Yes, you
I
do.
concur.
Okay. What's this guy's name? Teo, get them out of here. Vic says. And one of the ninja guys is like, follow me. And he's going to lead you through, assuming you're going with him. Everybody in agreement?
Yeah,
I
why not?
suppose,
Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right, he's going to lead you through some tunnels and up some stairs. You do see more like, just like hallways and...
Oh, before we go, can
Yeah.
I quickly yell out to the captain? How long did you know Andre?
He's going to look up at you. 7 years.
Who was a Canary spy on your ship for 7 years?
It appears so.
You have no clue as to why?
He's just going to look back down at Andre's body.
I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Not of Andre, but your crew. And she walks on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's all I wanted.
Yeah. All right. So as you walk through, you see some other elves sitting at like upturned crates, just like playing chess or something, or some dice games, cards. That's just as you're going through, and you're led up a very narrow staircase, narrow like circular staircase, you know. That's gonna bring you up, and you are going to exit through the basement of someplace. And Teo is going to just point up the stairs and he's like, head on out. You head out.
I guess as before we take off, who are all these people? I mean, do they just live down here?
Spiders.
All right. It's not a very comfy place to live, and Wanderer just walks off.
So you come up. It appears to be just be like an abandoned store. So you exit, and stepping outside, you see, just based on Tamron, you would know, just based on the buildings that you can see, you're somewhere in the south. Yeah, just south area of the city, several blocks away from the restaurant where you had first gone down.
That's convenient.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can walk. Wait, I mean, where do you guys want to go now?
Well, how late is it?
It is twilight.
Vervaine just wants to go back to the hotel and just like
Yeah, that's fair.
rest, heal her wounds, let the pain, sleep the pain away, so that she can wake up refreshed and ready for the fight.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, and you'll have all of the following day until sunset to prepare in any way that you want. They said you can bring your own equipment. It's just going to be checked to make sure it's fair. So if you guys want to go shopping, you can do that too. But I guess now you're all just going to go home?
Yeah, I suppose because let's go home.
All right. Yeah, it takes you a while to get home, but you do. And you, I guess, each get a long rest. And in the morning, for this next day.
But before bed, I wanna chat with good old Wanderer.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you think we should tell the Inquisition about Andre and why a Canary spy would be on a random pirate ship for that long?
I don't know. I mean, we don't exactly know how long he was a Canary spy. We don't know what his motivations were exactly. And what do you think?
Well, I'm just suspicious of it. I don't know why a Canary would care about the trading habits of a random pirate. Was this Felix more well known than we understand? Were they just trying to understand pirate habits? I have many concerns.
Well, it seems that I guess Felix didn't intend to let the Sarkamek end up where it was going, and well, things are really messed up now that this has happened. I don't know why the Canary would want that exactly, but certainly it's destabilized things.
But he was put in that position before the Sarkamek deal even was brought up. Did they know they were going to have the deal to begin with?
I don't know. Let's say we tell the Inquisition. What do we get from there? I mean, we're still in the same sort of situation, I suppose.
Perhaps, but they might have information they could give us. They might have heard something that might have helped.
Wanderer. I mean, yeah, okay, so let's go with yeah, Thora, I say it's your call. You're really better with these things than I am. I'm just waiting to hit something else with a sword, really.
I understand. Now, I don't think we've ever clarified how we get in contact with the Inquisition. Do I just like send a letter over?
And the
or-
Yeah, you
bird.
Can, you send like a disguised letter, and they'll pick it up. Yeah.
Okay. I whatever time I have, I just sent like an urgent message, like if requesting any information about this
Okay.
area that could be useful.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you put that in like the.
Oh, can I also request information on Jasper Ramoska and dealings with the Merchants Guild to see if the Inquisition has gathered any intel for us?
Yeah. Sure. All right. I mean, you know, you're probably not gonna get that by tomorrow.
No, but you
But-
know,
Yeah.
if we fail, a
That's true.
contingency.
All right. So yeah, you put that all in, and you send it off through the Thedosian mailing system to a very secretive, nondescript.
I send it to a boy at the counter who hands it to a girl at a store who
Yeah,
hands it to
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
It goes in mailing system. I like that.
So
yeah. The TPS, if you will.
yep.
Yeah, rain, shine, or blight, the mail always gets delivered.
Some poor bastard running from Darkspawn, just letters flying.
With the
from his
blue
backpack.
bag slung over his shoulder.
That's basically just Death Stranding, let's be honest.
Oh, I'm playing Death Stranding right now after I bounced off of it. I bounced off of it so hard. I thought it was hot garbage. You can cut this part out, but I thought it was hot garbage. And then I was just playing the director's cut because whatever. And I'm so into it now. I love being post-apocalyptic sci-fi UPS man.
So we're talking about that next, because I love that game.
All
Anyway.
right. So this new day, how do you guys want to spend it to prepare for later?
Are we all together?
You can be.
Did Tamron go to his house or is he at the inn?
I just assumed they went to my house. I don't know.
I mean, you
Usually
could have
taking a long
chosen.
rest.
You could have chosen to go stay with them, but
Well,
I was going to take a long rest, though.
yeah. all right.
yeah,
So you head back.
Either
home.
way, we're all rested and we're
Yeah,
back together now.
we've woken up. We've met up again back at the end. Perhaps it would be wise just to sharpen our weapons and go see if we can find any upgrades so that we can ensure our victory in the arena tonight.
Perhaps it
We
might be
want-
interesting to learn more about the White Wyverns as well, if they have any weaknesses, and quite frankly, because we need to get this done, if we can get them out of the contest through other means.
Mm. All right. Let me.
You mean sabotage?
Yes.
We also might want to just check out the casino as well, just to do a quick run around of the area.
Also a
Better.
good idea.
And we need to come up with a name.
That is true.
Does anyone have
Vervaine's
any
not very
suggestions?
enthusiastic about coming up with a name.
Vervaine, you seem very enthusiastic about coming up with the name. I can't keep a character. What name would you like to suggest?
I have no idea, but we definitely need a name.
How about
We need
annoying
some-
bells?
I have 3 more.
I'm not wearing a bell, though.
But it would fit with our name if we wore the bells.
I regret bringing this up.
Now,
We are unlikely allies, but I don't think that's a very scary name.
It might actually be worth it to pretend to be someone who has been fighting for a very long time. If they are the White Wyverns, maybe we do something like the Blackadder. That's a TV show. Something equally scary. It doesn't necessarily have to be creative. It just has to get the point across that we are indeed some formidable group and not just a bunch of people who met each other less than a week ago.
I was thinking in Vervaine's personality, she likes. I base her on me. She likes green, so green something. And I was like, what starts with G? And I was gonna say the Green Goblins. I'm like, wait, Marvel.
The Green Gremlins. It's totally different.
Oh God. Does anyone else have ideas?
Nope. Not a 1.
Wanderer?
Oh, I'm terrible at naming things. One time, me and my friends got together and we had a convention of speaking, episodic speaking events, and we called it Split the Veil. I mean, we're completely stupid when it comes to naming things.
What are our strengths?
A big
We
dude that can
can-
hit very hard. A tranquil who is just blunt. A very happy elf mage, and I am a monotone elf.
We can maybe inspire ourselves from our strengths.
We lie very badly.
The Llama
The
Lords
bad
of Science.
liars.
Does anybody
What?
get that?
You say
No,
what?
what? That's why
What'd you say?
The Llama Lords of Science. Does anybody get that?
No.
No, please don't.
Where?
It
Oh
wasn't
God!
that.
Wait, I know what that's from. Hold on.
Is that a Guardians of the Galaxy reference?
No,
or
it's from freaking Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, it is. I was like, why is that so familiar?
Oh my god. Wow.
They all had 3 different ideas for the name, so they shoved them into one.
I mean, we could always just
Wow.
come up with a name. By the next episode, we'll just say that our squad decided on a name, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure we could come up with something good, like in the Discord.
Yeah.
No, I think we just have a bad name. Let's get a bad name. Right now. We're hashing this out. Let us each say a word, and we'll just throw it all together, and we'll probably get Llama Lords of Science.
Green.
Green. Wanderer, say a word.
Andraste.
Andros. Tamron.
Blunt.
Blunt.
Oh, ew. No,
Uh,
I don't want to.
I wish I could have gotten to go last. I
that
so
kind
wish
of-
I could.
I know, but it's just like that's. It's just, ugh.
Caitie, just say ass. No. Because whoever goes last, could
Go on.
Ooh, God, the pressure. What am I gonna say?
Andraste's blunt ass.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was like,
Well, what would Thora say? Andraste, blunt and green. You know, Thora would probably say something stupid like guild.
Blunt Green Andraste's Guild.
We could also drop one.
Blunt Andraste.
How a-
Green Andraste.
If I may, perhaps we drop my name and then we just do Andraste's green blunt.
Yeah, no, that's kind of gross.
didn't mean that kind of blunt, boy.
Green blunts are we?
Ugh.
Are you high? Have you smoking green blunts?
Ugh.
Definitely did not mean that kind of blunt.
Yeah, I really can't stand that smell. It's just.
Oh God.
Ugh.
I like Green Andraste's blunt ass, to be honest. I think as you know, we're kind of all over the place sometimes, you know, like we each have our things, our gimmicks. So I think it, for comedic effect, it might work.
Maybe make it a bit snappier. Andraste's ass. Andraste's blunt ass. Green
Andraste's green
blunt
ass.
Andraste's green ass.
Because she sat in the grass.
What the fuck are we doing?
No, no.
This has become a whole.
Poor Cole is just like, I wish we could just decide Team 35. Like, change the way this tournament works.
Andraste's green ass because she sat in the grass. We need to go with it. Do we roll? We can roll.
Roll? Are you trying to persuade us for this turn?
Yeah. Andraste's green ass.
Fuck it. Roll. Okay.
Wait,
Okay, I'm rolling.
Roll
What
for
are you rolling
persuasion.
for?
For persuasion, to persuade us that this is a good idea.
Okay.
Wait, what's my modifier?
wait. How is she rolling?
Plus
Just do we?
4,
Ro-
8, 9,
what does
10,
she have to
11,
roll?
She's
12.
Just cold
persuading.
decide?
I guess she's
No.
Persuasion.
she's persuading your characters.
I'm rolling for Andraste's green ass. I got a total of 12, though.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna. It's
Oh,
gonna
I'm disappointed. I really liked that. I would have made a poster.
You still can.
I bet it's true. All right, let's. Oh! What the fuck are we doing? We publish this. Hey guys, down in the comments, what should our name be?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I think that's a
Completely.
fantastic idea, and yeah, we'll just our team will have magically come up with this by the next episode.
And
Yeah, no, well,
comment-
no.
But that means this needs to be posted before next Saturday.
Yeah, we're good. It goes up
Yeah.
on
No,
Friday.
everybody's just gonna comment Andraste's green ass.
No, how about this? What the next scene's gonna be? We're sitting there and deciding what the fuck we're doing. We have no idea, and then some random person comes up and goes, "How about you be this?" And that person will just name after the person who has the good name. If no one
Oh,
has
that's
the good
great.
name, we're just sad about it.
Or we just read off a bunch of comment names and see.
Do
Yeah.
a poll with like some of our ideas that we like, and like Vervaine says Andraste's green ass. Thora says something else, whatever, and then we have 4 options, and people poll, and whichever one wins.
See, the problem is I don't think any of us are actually going to think of anything else.
Thing
So
else
having
other than
someone in the
Andraste's
comments
green
just say
ass.
something.
I'm sure someone will put Andraste's green ass, and people can vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just do that in
Yeah.
the comments below.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us
And
what
then
you think. Kisses.
All right.
Please vote Andraste's green ass.
No, don't.
All right. I think we are gonna end the session there. Next week, we'll decide on a name, and I guess you guys are gonna do a little bit of shopping.
Shopping montage.
Yeah, we'll do some of that. And what else? Oh yeah, you were gonna look into seeing what you could find out about your rivals, and also scope out the casino, just because.
And sabotage.
All right. So yeah, thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Goodbye.
Later.
Bye.